So remember here, you've got to go from right to left when you actually do this composition. All right, super important to remember. There's another one of these reflections in there that's not the axis, so I make sure we pay attention to that. So let's draw this and try it out. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So we're looking at E, B, and F. Okay, reflection over the line, y equals 2. All right, so again, put a couple dots on there if you don't know where it is. Y equals 2 here, and then maybe way over here. So my y equals 2 line goes just like this. So that's going to be that green line that I'm going to reflect over. Remember, I'm starting on the right. So F goes up 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. B goes up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And E goes up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So F prime, B prime, and E prime. Let's write those coordinates down. So F is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. F prime is 4, 5. B prime is 6, 7, and then 6, 7, 8, 9. So 7, 9, and E is 3, 6, 7, 8, 3, 8. Okay, so then a dilation of 2. Now this one, I remember when I did this the first time, I had this problem that my dilation is actually going to take this thing way off the graph in a couple of situations. So I'm going to show you what I would do in this case. If you're taking a test or something, I'd break out a big piece of graph paper and I would make sure that I get this thing all done correctly. But we don't have a giant piece of graph paper here and we're just practicing. So let's talk about kind of in terms of what we would do. First of all, dilation of 2, we're multiplying all of these by 2. I don't think anybody's going to have a problem with that. But as soon as you start multiplying these by 2, you're going to notice that you get 6, 16. That's way off the top of the graph. It only goes to 9. 8, 10. That one almost fits on the graph. And then 14, 18. That one doesn't fit on the graph in any way whatsoever. All right, so that's where we go. So I can't graph this on this particular graph right here. All right, and then after I do that, I would need to do a translation of left 4 up 2. Some of these points are going to go even higher. So what I would do in this case, again, if I'm taking a test, I'm going to get a big piece of graph paper and draw this thing out. It's not like going to be that hard to draw. I just need a way bigger graph, okay? But for now, I'm going to think about it. If I go left 4 from 6, wouldn't I end up at 2? And if I go left 4 from 8, I think I'd end up at 4. And left 4 from 14, I'd end up at 10. That if I go up 2 higher than 16, it'd be 18, that'd be 12, and that'd be 20. All right, if I did all of those things correctly right there. So that's what we have going on. That's what I would suggest you take a look at. Again, if you want a giant piece of graph paper, you could just erase this grid off of here. And if you moved the origin over to like here, all right, I'm pretty sure it would fit on there or really close to fit on there. So you just have to think about this when it happens. It's not a huge deal. We're just practicing. So since it's not on the graph, it's not a gigantic problem.